White Widow #1, the White Widow from Marvel, that is, came out just this week, I believe. The Lyrics Lee second print 1 in 25.
Yeah, very, 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 very few sales that I could find. That's why I didn't really make the Hot 10, because there just weren't enough sales. Like, I'm not even sure. I mean, there weren't even enough listed. Like, so it's really difficult. I think I found one sale, and it was like $90, which is, for me, that's a lot, because I think this cover is terrible. But somebody paid $90 for it.
That cover sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like AI, bro.
Another Art Germ lookalike protege.
The head doesn't look like it belongs on the body. Like, it looks like it's from two completely different art styles or something, and it just doesn't look right at all.
Yeah.
It's
right. Does it look like it's not there? Like, it was drawn on with like pencils, and the rest of it was all AI or something.
Yeah,
it just
it's
doesn't
AI.
look right.
It's AI. I don't care what the artist says. He AI'd it.
It's like two pieces put together, where it's completely different artists.
Yeah, it's something way off on it to me. But
there's a way you could check if a book is AI'd, right? Like, you can verify. Are we verifying some of these books, man? Calling them out.
How would you do that?
I think there's an app, dude. That
but you got to be careful with that, because I think it messes up sometimes.
Well, let's try it out. Somebody download this. Let's get this book. Let's see if it's AI, dude.
Let's get this party started.
Drama!
I am not downloading anything AI on my phone on purpose.
Drama!
Downloading AI detectors.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I got nothing to do with no AI
content
crap.
for tomorrow night.
All right. How much was this selling for?
$90.
Wow.
There was a couple other second print 1 in 25s that came out this week. I think one of them isn't later, but it was way better than this.
Man, if I owned an LCS, I'd be like, and wait for the guy to leave. Hey, he fucking bought it, bro. $90. Fuck yeah, bro.
Glad we bought 25 extra copies for $4 a piece.
All right, moving on. Next, Clayton Crane, another Wolverine flag moment. This is based on all the Wolverine variants that they're doing. You guys, if you say, well, this looks kind of weird, well, yeah, it's supposed to be Spider-Man. And they decided,
yeah, dude, terrible.
It is bad, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Venom.
There was a Venom book like this.
The original was Spider-Man, wasn't it? That he did?
I don't know. So he did the Venom was a copy of the Spider-Man? I don't know. I don't remember.
I remember the Venom one. I don't remember the Spider-Man one. Is there? How many times has he done this cover then?
Whoa,
no kidding. Oh, so everybody else is saying it's Carnage.
Oh, it's Carnage.
It is Carnage.
Carnage USA, but there is a Venom one. I remember seeing a Venom.
Look at this one right here.
Oh, is the title Carnage USA and Venom's on the cover?
Maybe it's like the Mandela.
That's right. It was Carnage USA.
It was Carnage USA. Yeah. What is this one right here?
I don't know. Now I got to find the Venom one. I know there's one.
So he did this before? Wolverine number 8.
Clayton Crane. I know I've seen it.
Here's the images.
There it is. Yep. Venom number 27.
Yeah. Right there. Man, and there's a Tigger one for Do You Poo. But he's done this already before for Wolverine number 8.
Oh my gosh, what is going on?
Lazy fucker, dude. Look at him, dude. He looks like a magician.
He's homaging Black Flag Comics now every time he does it. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That hasn't aged well.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit, dude.
Well, this one's selling right at ratio, right at $100. So
I remember when I used to like Clayton Crane.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
Here's the Wolverine
yeah.
number 8 that he does. Same.
Thank God we entrust.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's getting rough. 1 in 100 too, and it doesn't look. I wish the 1 in 100s looked like it could be a 1 in 100.
Oh, instead of just turning into a virgin, because then it kind of makes it look like it's a store variant or something.
Yeah. It's weird.
10 years from now, people aren't going to be able to tell the difference between store variant and the incentive ratio.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got to get rid of store variants, man. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going a little too far on that, but I feel like it right now. All right, moving on. This cover's dope. This is a really dope cover. This is a Venom number 27 second print, the Ejikuri. Is that how you say it? Ejikuri second print, 1 in 25. If you're wondering what's different, how is this any different than the original, I'll show you. If I can bring it up. Let's see here. Venom.
I'm in suspense because I don't know what the first print looks
Let's
like.
guess. It's going to be the trade dress is a different color.
The barcode is on the right side of the book rather than the left side.
It doesn't have the second print box.
What's the difference? That's the first print.
It literally is it's the trade dress. The Venom is in red.
That's all it
On
is,
the-
dude.
Oh, sweet. He shoots these scores. Yes.
Wow.
And there's the second print.
Goodness.
Is there 1/100 for this as a virgin too? Is that what we're looking at? Oh.
That is terrible, dude.
Yeah, that is fucking stupid, man.
That is so cheesy.
Lazy, dude. It's fucking
looks-
lazy.
It looks out of focus too.
You can see the background better. Maybe it's just the scan of the photo.
Oh man, that's tough. That is tough. Oh,
now
that's
imagine
garbage.
if your book could do that, dude.
That
Right?
is-
Change it off, on.
It has a little LED light in it.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
like
I would-
flashes.
I would rather
Warning, may
have
give you
that
seizure.
one. That one looks better. What a great cover that is.
That cover looks like it wants to be an Inyuk, right?
Oh yeah, but it's awesome.
I guess I could see that.
I always love that Venom trade dress. It looks so cool. Just the font. But man,
Yeah.
1 in
80
25
bucks
second
on-
print just came out this week.
80 bucks. Yeah, $80 on this one.
Wow.
Weed Richards, he said dumb variants for dumb people.
Yep. Yep. Sad. All right. Moving it on to Anne Rice's The Witching Hour.
Some of the almost 10 get better.
Yeah.
They get better
Trust
than
me,
those
they get
three.
a lot better. Anne Rice's The Witching Hour, number 1. This is the rare foil or platinum variant, depending on where you look for it. This is a book Cover Price didn't even have in their variant list for this book. So shout out to Cover Price and Mr. DeVoe. Add the platinum to it, or the foil variant, which basically all it is the title is foil. So.
Yeah, but this one 32 years ago, so this was before AI or anything like that. So I can appreciate this cover because it looks good, and I know it's not AI. I don't remember ever seeing this book.
I've never seen it either. I wonder what was how you got because I couldn't find any information on it. I didn't look a ton, but on how you got the foil variant.
So
Yeah,
you had to
I
go
don't-
to New Orleans, knock on her door,
Yeah.
and
Go
then
down
ask
to the
for comic.
graveyard.
Yeah.
Push forward a
Yeah.
gravestone like you did in Zelda.
Spend the night in the graveyard,
Yeah.
and then when you wake up in the morning, you get the comic.
It's like getting the Master
yeah,
Sword.
this one only sold for it. I couldn't find any sales for the last 3 years except for the one that sold this week. So I don't know how rare this thing actually is. It only sold for 35, but like I said, that was the only sale in the last 3 years that I could locate. So if anybody's got this, I would love to know where this
Came
foil
from.
variant
Yeah.
came from.
Old school Comico.
Came from another dimension. The only explanation. No one's ever heard of it. Even people that used to collect it back in the day.
All right. How much you say it sold for?
35.
35. All right, moving on. Batman Adventures number 14. This is the second volume of Batman Adventures. This is from 2004. And Stein, I couldn't believe what this sold for.
First of all, I love so many of these Batman Adventures, even from the first series and the second series. I love the covers so much because it just takes me back to the show so much. It just looks like the show.
Yeah.
Nothing other than that. And this is such a great cover because it's got the gray ghost there on the cover, and it just looks awesome.
It's a good story too in the interior. Basically, it's about Clayface goes and picks a new person to become, and he acts like this actor, and he plays Gray Ghost on a new TV show, and Batman figures it out, but it causes Batman to go back into his memories and relive watching the Gray Ghost stuff as a kid. So it was a pretty good little read.
That's pretty cool.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one sold for $40.
I need to go back to that half price book I went to see.
Yeah, I think I would if I saw any of these Batman Adventures. I mean, I know there's a lot of Harley and Joker covers and stuff like that, but if I saw any of them for cover price, I think I'd probably just buy them all. Oh man, Green Lightning.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, I know what I'm sending you for Christmas.
It's a cool book.
They have a big chunk of this actual run.
So there's a lot of great covers in this run, like Stein said, a lot. So, all right, moving on. Next, oh, this is fun. This is the Sandman number 50, the proof preview. So something they sent out to comic book shops early because Sandman number 50 was such a big deal. They wanted to let the store owners kind of check it out first, and I couldn't find any information on this, Stein, except for a few things. How much did this sell for?
This one sold for $175. But I don't know much about it either. This was prior to me having a store, so I don't know much about it. I would probably think maybe Dennis might know. I mean, this was what, 94, something like that, 95, probably when 50 came out. When did that? I don't know when it got to 50.
Let us know, Tony. I know you're a big Sandman fan.
That's the interior. It came out in 93.
93.
Yeah,
Okay.
April of 93. So this must have come out, a couple months early. Yeah, that's.
I mean, it's kind of like an ash can, right? Or
yeah,
or
it's a little more than
like
an
that.
ash can. They call it a proof preview, which is interesting. It says here. Let's see if I can read this. I don't know if I'll be able to read it, but I'll try. Neil Gaiman and P. Craig Russell joined forces for a special 50th issue of The Sandman. Ramadan is a fabulous tale straight out of Arabian Nights, featuring Harun al-Rashid, king of ancient Baghdad. His palace is one of wonder, riches, and beauty, but Harun's heart is troubled. The one thing he wants, immortality for his beloved Baghdad at the height of its glory, he cannot have. So he bargains and begs for a gift from the Lord of Dreams. In Ramadan, Gaiman pulls his inspiration from both ancient and modern history to create a glorious and poignant allegory. So they just kind of explain it and say it's a 48-page issue from Vertigo, and it'll ship to stores April 20th. The attached preview is an uncorrected proof and may be subject to editorial changes before publication. Well, there you go.
You know, first of all, are they gonna do series or season 2 of
Yeah.
Sandman?
Oh, yeah.
Because hasn't that been like forever since it was out?
Yeah, it's been a while. But they're filming it right now. I believe
oh,
they're
are they?
filming it, yeah.
But I think what they're doing is they're seeing what the reception is on what the first season. If it doesn't hit certain metrics, that's how they make the decision if they're going to do a season 2 or not.
I will be 100% honest. When I tried to read Sandman way back in the early 90s, and I mean, it was hard to. I mean,
Really?
it's difficult to read.
It's a lot of you can't. It's not just a normal comic book. Yeah.
No, gosh, no. I mean, you have to like really be paying attention. You can't just sit. You can't just go to the toilet and take it in there with you and read it. It's not like that. Like you have to like pay attention to what you're actually reading.
It says
you have to prepare to write a thesis afterwards. You know.
Yeah, right.
The Sandman season 2 is happening. They just don't know when.
The TA will meet up with you after class, you know, if you want to review over what you just heard and read.
Yeah.
So they don't know when. So that's weird.
Yeah.
By the time it comes out, I won't even remember what season 1 was even about.
Yeah. Oh. All right, next on the Almost 10. Oh, this is cool. This is Diablo. It's a 64-page one-shot. It's called Tales of Sanctuary. It is the very first Diablo comic book. Dark Horse put it out in 2001, January 1st, 2001. Now, I don't know much about it other than it looks amazing. Like I said, very first Diablo comic. Very, very cool. And I just wanted to show this one because the one that we're talking about specifically for Almost 10 tonight was this variant for it, which is even crazier that they did a variant for this way back when. The Francisco Ruiz Velasco variant. And I don't know how you got either of these.
I don't either. The first one has a bunch of trade dress on it, and the second or the variant doesn't. So I don't like all it says is Blizzard on the cover. So I mean, it is Dark Horse, but
yeah,
Blizzard's is the video game maker,
right?
So,
but like the other one with the what I think is the better cover, the non-variant, it's got. I mean, it like tells 64 pages. You know, it's got. Does it have a? Is that a price?
Yeah, it looks like it does.
Yeah, it's even got a price on it. Yeah, but the other one doesn't. So I don't know where the second one came. Second one came from, but
yeah.
The
one that says the one shot and all that. It kind of looks like it's like the box for the video game too, right? I guess I'll look.
That one?
Yeah, no, I can't remember.
No, not. When we look at the screen. No, not that one. That one.
Huh.
Yeah. So, like, I didn't know much about it. The A cover, from what I could tell, looks like it sells for about like $40 or so.
Oh, never mind. Not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah.
This variant, that was the only one I could find. Sold for $63 this week. So I don't know how rare it is. I don't even know what kind of condition. Is this? It looks oversized, but
yeah, it looks oversized. It looks like prestige format too.
Yeah, so I don't know how condition sensitive they are.
Maybe at a con or something like that. You know.
You just got to go to the West Coast and like Portland and Oregon and all that area.
Cool book.
Maybe as far up as Seattle.
I love these video game books. So, all right, moving on. The beautiful EM Gifts cover right here for a series called Wild's End. Came out earlier last year. This is issue number 4. This is the 1 in 25 by EM Gist.
So this is like the third series of Wild's End, because they had a Wild's End and then a Wild's End offshoot or something like that, and then this newest series. And did you look through some of the variant covers on this most recent series? There's a Bjorn Barons on issue 2 that I want, but there's like none for sale. Like you can't even find these things. And I'm assuming that's the case with this one as well. It's really weird, like when you see these animals that are just look like humans but have animal heads. It looks really strange, but it looks so good that that second issue, that Bjorn Barons, I really want that if I can find it. But this one sold for $60 this week. I would tend to think this book is just like literally non-existent.
I would see this and I wouldn't even think twice about buying it.
But did you see the second one, the Barons?
Mm-hmm.
That one's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Again, it's weird because it's taking like human, sailors and stuff like that and putting, dog heads or on them. It's just strange, but I don't quite understand.
Well, his mother was a bitch.
Oh
saying.
man!
Hashtag just saying. I mean,
Has anybody ever seen any of these 1 in 25s ever?
Like out in the wild?
Yeah.
No.
Like, what store is ordering 25 copies of Wild's End? I don't know.
Midtown?
Maybe, I guess. I mean, I guess they have to, but I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just so strange.
Barons.
Yeah, look how good that is. I want that. I don't. It's so weird that I want it.
Yeah, it's
Man, that dog looks distinguished, right?
I know.
Rough.
He looks stoned. What'd you say this was selling for?
The Gist is $60.
Wow, that's interesting. All right,
Yeah, that
next.
looks cool with that dog with the fucking pipe, dude. That looks badass.
Yeah, as the captain.
I would get that, but not that other one where the dog is just like, fuck, my mom's a bitch.
Moving on. Next, we've got a super cool comic book, whatever you want to call it. Robert Crumb, amazing stuff right here from 1975. This is called Coyote Growls, Volume 1, Number 3, or Tricks Comics. And it's for the Second National Hookers Convention. You read that right. The Second National Hookers Convention in San Francisco on June 21st, 1975.
I don't even have words. First of all, I didn't know that there was such a thing. Second of all,
What are you talking about, dude? Don't you know they have a crack whore convention now? I mean, they just like.
Is that like the back cover?
This is the back cover. Let's see if I can flip it. I don't know if I can flip it. The Second National Hookers Convention, No More Jive in 75, Saturday, June 24th. Coyote is...
I speak jive.
Coyote is the newspaper company that put it out. Says Coyote is a loose woman's organization presents Coyote, a loose woman's organization presents a one-day symposium on the decriminalization of prostitution with such notables as Flo Kennedy, Dr. Jennifer James, George W. Hilton, and Vern Bullo, historian, Beverly Harrell. It says just a bunch of people, but issues addressed will be illegality and current practices, social ills and remedies, history, economics, politics, future of regulations, if any, and the results of systems elsewhere. So there you go. There's a panel, 3 speakers, lunch, all that good stuff. Marriage is legalized sex for sale, over which the seller loses the control of terms and the dignity of consent. Sale of sex for money without emotional commitment and lifestyle entanglement is an honest, direct, and smart way for women to acquire capital, not to mention the men who'd rather have it that way. That's interesting.
Didn't Andrew Dice Clay say if I was a chick, I'd suck dick till I had a mansion?
Yeah. Look at that.
Right? Huh? Hello?
That's crazy, dude.
I was reading Bryan Adams' comment. Like, the chat was asking him, like, is there still a hooker convention today? And then he says, no, the hooker convention is called the Players Ball. That's what people would know it as today.
Well, there's also a poster for this. For anybody that wants to know, there's a poster that's available on eBay right now. See if I can find it here.
So every time you go to the hooker convention, do you get a free shot of penicillin after it's over? Maybe.
There's a poster.
Maybe.
How come nobody's laughing?
Because we're not being funny.
I don't have any words. I can't say anything.
Like, I feel like I'm in a bizarro world, man. We're like talking about a hookers convention on a comic show. It's like it could happen.
I'm trying to find.
It's
the
like,
poster.
oh, I'm sorry, I can't make San Diego this year. You know, like.
Yeah, I'm going to the Hooker Con.
Hooker Con's the same weekend. Like, I think I can't stop. Past Vegas.
Yeah, I'm going to Hooker Con. They're gonna have an exclusive.
How much?
Every single person in the chat right now is trying to search for this and see if there's actually one going on.
Yeah. How much did this sell for, Stein, again?
This sold for $311.
Wow. And it's just shitty newspaper.
Yeah, it's like there's no staples. It's just like it's almost like the comic shop news is what it kind of looks like.
Uh-huh. Wow.
It'd be cool if like a condom was like stapled to the book. You know what I mean?
Kind of like the
raunchy.
AIDS packs.
That's very effective for the condom.
T. Jones said this is why YouTube is going after live shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So, all right,
Hey,
next.
I've seen worse on live shows. See the Cat Williams interview. It's crazy.
Captain Sunshine, The Adventures of Captain Sunshine. This is a New Zealand, Australian book. And, excuse me, this is actually kind of crazy. It was like a free giveaway from, I believe, I don't know what it is, a watch company? It says,
Jesus Christ, it's the iWatch. Look at that,
right?
bro.
It's pretty dope, right? It
Bro,
says
they were ahead of their time. Look at that.
yeah.
Because they're time travelers.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like a fucking iWatch.
Look at
Oh,
that.
that's the interior art?
Yeah, look how good it is.
Man.
That's amazing.
Bro, is that Ramita?
Colin Wilson.
Is that like
Maybe-
is that like under the ocean? Oh my gosh.
Look how good that looks. It says to create the comic, they needed an artistic collaborator and approached artist Colin Wilson. Wilson had gained a reputation for his comics work as the editor and major contributor of strips, New Zealand's first comics anthology since the early 60s. He was interested but daunted by the task that lay ahead. Quote, back in those days, I was up for just about anything. Of course, I said yes to the work offer, but realistically, there was no way that I was capable of turning out a 32-page full-color comic by myself in the time we had available. To meet the deadline, Wilson assembled a team of his best strips collaborators to help him complete the task. Lawrence Clark came on board to handle lettering. Joe Wiley pitched in on the coloring, and a visiting French artist, Jean-Luc Bazzoli, produced paintings for the story's underwater diving sequence in which Captain Sunshine communicates with whales. It's not a coincidence that the inside back cover features an advertisement for a whale protection group, Project Jonah. Wow, that's nuts.
What kind of a stupid superpower is that? He talks to whales?
And only whales.
And only
Not all.
whales. And his name
Yeah.
is Captain Sunshine. What does that mean?
That's the whole environmental thing.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to solve a murder. Let me talk to this fucking whale and see what he knows.
So Colin
Have you
Wilson,
seen anybody fishing or swimming with the fishes?
Do you remember the license plate? Hold on, the whale's talking to me. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Look at these comments. Do you see these comments in the live chat? Oh man. They're killing me.
I love her chat.
Colin Wilson did a lot of Judge Dredd stuff. I don't know. Did he create Judge Dredd?
No. He created the whales.
That was his first stuff. It looks like. Wow, The Adventures of Captain Sunshine.
That one sold for $64, and I think it was like in VG condition.
Wow.
Aquaman said not to talk to you.
Well, I believe this is Colin Wilson's first comic work. If there's any Colin Wilson fans out there, let us know if that's true or not. But if it is,
Put it on the list.
We'll put it on the list.
Shout out New Zealand.
Yeah.